Hello everybody, today is Monday, February 6th. It's about 12 minutes after 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The E-mini S&P currently trading at 2286.75 or 87, and this is being recorded in real time at the speed of the market, not a market replay. On my chart here is the bonds, and the bond market just closed at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. You can see our split fill on the two contracts here, or just two different exit points. We had a really great day for the auto trader today. A lot of charts were firing. Before I begin, first the required disclaimer. Okay, as stated, a really great day for the auto trader. First up is the 30-year bond, and we had two winners. Not a lot on the short trade. With a tighter stop, I could have had more here, but this is designed to catch the big move, which it did on the long here. As you can see, we got filled on our limit order, and really great placement on the trade. Really nice looking trade here, doing 1,300 on two contracts in the bonds. Okay, the big winner of the day was the DAX on the 34-second line break, and you can see our equity curve here. This particular chart starts trading at the open of the US session, so we did not have any drawdown. We didn't take any heat, so let me just make this a little bigger so we can see these trades. It looks like we had seven winners in a row here, and that brought us right up to $1,500 without a single drawdown. And then we had a losing trade, and then a winner and a loser, and then finally a couple of winners here. Small loser brought us to our goal. We probably had a tick of slippage on the end. So pretty impressive performance. This is a regular line break chart, and one of the unique things about our auto trader is the ability to trade this kind of chart. In a video last week, I did a line break discussion. I explained how this works, so see our video from last week, and it's in the title about line break discussion. Okay, next up is the DAX on the Superenco 14 tick, and we've seen this chart quite a bit. This did 1287.50 for the day. You can see a couple of really great trades at the end here with a loser sprinkled in. But if I bring the equity graph closer together, this too starts trading at the beginning of the US session. So we did take some heat off the open, about $600 drawdown on two contracts. That's $300 a contract. That's pretty normal in the DAX. You know, it's a very volatile market. But we came back really strong with these two big winners to do 1287 for the day. Next up is the crude oil on our Precision Renko chart. This did 670 for the day on two contracts. We had three losers and two winners, and obviously the losers were smaller than the winners, and we had this really nice winner here, which helped make the day. Okay, next up is the crude oil on a Uni Renko chart, and this is using our line break algorithm on a Uni Renko chart. So we can see the line break signals here, and we did 690 for the day. Here's our equity curve. We took a little bit of heat here, drew down about $500 or so, but then we recovered starting at 1030. So one of the things you can observe from starting your equity curve at zero every day is, you know, sometimes a chart like this might be better starting trading mid-morning, for example. So had we started at 1030, we wouldn't have taken any drawdown. We would have went straight up, and our equity high would have been much better. But this one starts trading at the beginning of the session. We had a number of trades, so we we came back from our drawdown, which very often happens. The auto trader doesn't go straight up every day. So that's why I show these charts this way, is to show by starting the equity at 0 every day, we can see the equity high for the day and how much the system drew down from the open, and you can make fine-tuning adjustments from that. I don't do it on the charts here. I'm trying to show consistency, so I show the same settings every day, and I'm not tweaking the settings every day. Whatever you've seen in the videos from the beginning of this channel, these charts are not tweaked in much of any way at all. I come up with the settings initially, and once I begin showing them in the videos, I really don't mess around with them except on rare occasion. Okay, next up is the crude oil and the Superenco 6-tick, and we have two charts. One uses the line break algorithm in the 6-tick. This is the one that does not use the line break algorithm. This did 670, and we only took about $30 worth of drawdown here, just a couple of ticks, and then it was up from there. So you can see all the winning trades, a couple of losers, and we did 670 for the day on 2 contracts. So here's the Superenco 6-tick that uses the line break logic, and this did 390, so it didn't have nearly as many trades as the other chart, and it drew down about $150 and then recovered with this really nice long trade. So lately this has been outperforming the volatility algorithm on the Superenco 6-tick and the crude, but today it did not. Okay, next up is the NASDAQ on the Superenco 10-tick, and we drew down only about $150 on this first small loser, and then came back with a really nice long trade and a short, and then a small winner here, doing 415 for the day. Okay, next is the E-mini on the Superenco 6-tick. This one starts trading at 12:30 noon, so it only trades for a few hours in the second part of the session. So we're currently long from 2285.75, and we've got just a few ticks in the trade. So depending on how the ES trades in the next 40 minutes or so will determine how this turns out. If we get some short covering, we'll have a really solid gain in this. If not, I'm actually going to bring my stop in as well as to demonstrate how you can use these buttons. So my stop is probably way down here somewhere. If I do this trail by 50%, you can see how it brought my stop in. If I do it one more time, it'll close the distance between the entry and here, actually the current price. So I'm going to hit it one more time, and that's going to ensure that we at least make 250 plus a couple of ticks. Sometimes when you do this, you get stopped out and then the market goes on its way. So you got to be careful how you use this. You know, you don't want to bring it too tight, but again, this depends on your trading style and time of day. It's 40 minutes left in trading, so it's fine. Anyway, that's all for today's video. If you'd like to find out more, please visit our website at bluewavetrading.com, or feel free to send us an email to systems@bluewavetrading.com. Thank you for watching today.